Companies can be growing, making record revenue, investing billions of dollars, and still eliminating jobs. That means one of the old rules of career security is breaking. A successful company does not necessarily mean a secure job anymore. And if you're over 45, you need to understand what is happening before it affects you. Oracle is a perfect example. Oracle just reported record annual revenue of more than $67 billion. Revenue increased 17%. Its cloud infrastructure business grew 77%. Business is clearly growing. But over roughly the same one-year period, Oracle's reported workforce fell from approximately 162,000 employees to about 141,000. That is roughly 21,000 fewer employees. And Oracle has openly told investors that artificial intelligence is helping some parts of the company become more efficient. The company has even explained that AI code generation technology is allowing development teams to produce more software with fewer people. But Oracle isn't the story. Oracle is evidence of the story. The bigger story is that companies are discovering they may be able to grow without adding employees the way they did in the past. And in some cases, they may be able to grow while actually reducing the number of people required to do the work. That is a major change. For decades, workers were taught to look for stable companies, find a good employer, work hard, build experience, become valuable, stay loyal, and as the company grew, your career could grow with it. That relationship is becoming less predictable. AI, automation, outsourcing, better software, and more efficient operating models are allowing companies to ask a very different question. Not how many people do we need to grow, but instead how much more can we accomplish with the people we already have? And sometimes the question becomes even more uncomfortable. Can we accomplish the same amount with fewer people? That is why workers over 45 need a different career strategy. Because your biggest risk may not be that AI completely replaces your profession. Your bigger risk may be that AI allows one employee to accomplish work that previously required 2 employees, or 5 people can suddenly accomplish what once required 7. When that happens, companies do not necessarily eliminate an entire department. They simply need fewer people inside it. And experienced workers can be vulnerable because they often cost more. So here are 4 things I would start doing now. Number 1, stop measuring your job security by how well your company is doing. Instead, start measuring your job security by the economic value you personally create. Ask yourself a difficult question. If my company had to accomplish the same amount of work with 20% fewer employees, why would they keep me? And because I've been here for 20 years is not a strong enough answer. Neither is your title. Neither is loyalty. Neither is simply being good at your job. Your answer should sound more like this. I generate revenue. I protect important customer relationships. I solve problems other people cannot solve. I reduce costs. I manage critical operations. I have knowledge the company depends on. I lead people effectively. I make difficult decisions. I prevent expensive mistakes. That is economic value. You need to know exactly what yours is. And if you cannot explain your value in about 30 seconds, start working on that this week. Number 2, do not compete against AI. Learn how to work with it. This is especially important if you're over 45, because you already have something artificial intelligence does not have. You have years of actual experience. You have judgment, you have relationships, you have seen good decisions and bad decisions. You recognize patterns, you understand customers, you understand how organizations really operate. That experience can become significantly more powerful when you combine it with AI. Learn how to use AI to research faster, analyze information faster, prepare presentations, improve emails and proposals, Summarize complicated information, brainstorm solutions, organize projects, automate repetitive work, and make yourself more productive. You want your employer looking at you and thinking, this person has 25 years of experience, and now technology is allowing them to accomplish even more. You do not want them thinking we can replace a large portion of what this person does with technology. That distinction could become incredibly important. Number 3, stop selling your years of experience. Start selling what those years allow you to accomplish. This is where many workers over 45 get trapped. They say things like, I have 25 years of experience. I've been in this industry since 2001. I managed this department for 15 years. Those things may be impressive, but employers increasingly want to know what that experience can do for them today. So look at your resume. Look at your LinkedIn profile. Look at how you describe yourself professionally. Remove as much language as possible that simply describes responsibilities. Replace it with results. Revenue increased, costs reduced, customers retained, projects completed, teams improved, problems solved, processes improved, time saved, mistakes prevented. The goal is not to make yourself appear younger. The goal is to make yourself appear relevant. Your experience should look like an asset that produces results now, not a history lesson about everything you have done. And number 4, build career options before you need them. This may be the most important one. Do not wait until you receive a layoff notice to reconnect with your network. Do not wait until you're unemployed to update LinkedIn. Do not wait until you desperately need a job to figure out which companies might value your experience. Start now. Reconnect with former coworkers. Talk to people in your industry. Keep relationships with customers and vendors. Identify companies where your experience could solve a real problem. And start thinking beyond traditional employment. Could your expertise eventually become consulting, fractional work, contract work, project work, training, advisory work, a small business, another source of income? You do not have to quit your job. You do not have to become an entrepreneur tomorrow. The goal is simply to stop having only one option, because the person with one employer, one paycheck, and no professional network has very little control when that employer changes direction. The person with skills, relationships, outside opportunities, and multiple ways to generate value has much more control. And that brings us back to Oracle. Oracle is growing. Its cloud business is growing rapidly. Demand for AI infrastructure is growing. And at the same time, the company has been restructuring its workforce and openly discussing how AI can allow smaller teams to produce more. That combination may become one of the defining employment trends of the next decade. Growing companies, more technology, more productivity, and fewer workers required for every dollar of revenue produced. That does not mean there will be no jobs. It means the competition for the jobs that remain may become very different. And if you're over 45, your goal should not be to compete by pretending you're 25. Your goal should be to combine something younger workers cannot manufacture overnight. Decades of experience with the technology companies increasingly expect everyone to understand. So this week, do 4 things. Figure out exactly why you are difficult to replace. Learn one AI workflow that makes you noticeably more productive. Rewrite 3 resume or LinkedIn bullets around measurable results instead of responsibilities. And contact 5 people in your professional network, because your company can change its workforce strategy very quickly. Your career strategy should already be underway. If you're over 45 and trying to navigate AI, layoffs, hiring changes, or your next career move, subscribe to Next Role Advisor. The goal here isn't just to help you keep your current job. It's to make sure you have options for whatever comes next.